Good afternoon, boys and girls and children of all ages. Another edition of Montez at Midday. I'm your boy, Dre Montez here. And thanks for tuning into today's show. How's everybody doing? It is Thursday. It is Tell It Thursday, Throwback Thursday, or whatever you want to put on that Thursday to make it happen for you. If you're watching on TikTok, hello, TikTok. If you're watching on Facebook, hello, Facebook. YouTube, hello. And X or Twitter. Some of us are old school. How is it going for you on this beautiful day? We got high fives in the building. Chest bump. Oh, let's hug it out. I'm telling you, them hugs can really start the day. Gets the motor going in the right direction for sure. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Shout out to all my Libras out there. If you're a Libra celebrating your birthday, do your thing. State your name. I'm in countdown mode. The birthday is in 10 days. We turn 53 in 10 days. Mom and Dad, your boys turning 53 in 10 days. Get them gifts ready. Mom and Dad, get them gifts ready. Yeah, there it is. All ready. Do yourself a favor and visit the website at www.dremontez.com. If you're celebrating the anniversary today, happy anniversary to you. If you got an accomplishment at work today or this week, you deserve it. People are moving into their own places right now. If you got your own crib and you did it by your damn self, that's what's up. When you're trying to start over, it takes time. You may get knocked down a few times. Everybody may not agree with your moves. But as long as you happy, there it is in the building. All right, let's get with our pillars of the day. We're going to let it go. Ignore them. Give it time. Don't compete with anyone. Stay calm. It's on you. And laugh. There you go right there. If you want to laugh, why did the frog get a ticket? He got towed. We got dad jokes today on this Thursday edition of the show. A few things we're going to get into today. Of course, Major League Baseball. Of course, question out there for you. All my football fans out there. To you, there's no right answer. There's no wrong answer. To you, who had what NFL team that won the Super Bowl had the best defense? In your lifetime, what NFL team that won the Super Bowl had the best defense? We'll get back into that. We're going to talk about Thursday night football. I got the horses going against the Kansas City Chiefs and the refs. I'm calling it that game. I may throw that woman in there. I'm not going to say her name because that's giving them more algorithms. Not going to say her name, but you know who I'm talking about. And we're going to talk about what's going on right now in high school. Everyone is skipping their senior year. You want to know why? We'll talk about it. And also, we're going to talk about how do you start your day? How do you start your day? How do you get the motor running? Is it coffee, cigarette, nice old blunt, a line, a drink? You touch yourself. You get your son before you leave, meditating, music, you dance off. How do you start your day? Again, there are no wrong answers to that question at all. We're going to get right on into it for sure. Major League Baseball playoffs. Overrated analytics in the year of the underdog. That's what's happening right now in Major League Baseball to me. Analytics has really, if that book that Mr. Bill James would have never wrote, let's say he didn't write that book, what would baseball be at right now? What would be the thinking process on how to win a game in 9 innings? What would be the thought process of these managers right now and the players? I think it's too much data in the regular season. And then when you get to the postseason, you'll have time for all that. It's go time. 162 game schedule was pretty grueling. And for you to win 100-plus games and you make it to the playoffs and you get knocked out in a divisional series, that speaks volumes. And you said that you got the Chez Ravine Dodgers trying to point the finger at old Roberts. Okay. 2 of your best players went 1 for 12. Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts, 1 for 12. Not going to win. You got an old-ass pitcher and your second best pitcher was in the minor leagues earlier this year. Talk to me. Make it make sense. But it's the manager's fault. How much do you want the coach to do, and how much should the players be involved? That's across the board. There's a lot of finger pointing, especially from the fans, us from the cheap seats. But in baseball, analytics is taking the game too far. Now, this next round, I like the matchup between the cheaters of the Astros versus Bruce Big Head Bochy and the Rangers. This is old school managing Dusty Iron Baker and Bruce Big Head Bochy. Bruce Bochy had this big. I think he wears a 10.5 or 11 Major League Baseball fitted hat. That's a lot of thinking up under that dome. Bruce Bochy has won Manager of the Year 5 times. 5. Everything this man touches turns to gold. His presence in the clubhouse, the way he talks to young players and veteran players speaks volumes. He talks to the young players like they belong, like they can contribute to the team. In veteran players, he tells them, hey, you're not always going to be a role model, but understand your role on this team. I like that. Kind of remind me of the days of Jim Leland. Philadelphia Phillies and Bryce Harper. That baseball crowd is electric. That home run that man hit, the first one. I don't know how the Braves have put themselves in this situation. The Braves have hitting, they have speed, they have power. They got a 40-70 player on that team. They have a bullpen that can, match the competition. But again, that grueling schedule of the regular season, is that taking a toll? I don't feel sorry for teams that are losing, on the brink of losing, or out, that had over 80 wins, especially in the wild card round, now in a divisional series, and you're on the exit strategy. Just because you won that many games, don't think you're not going to get challenged. The year of the underdog. I like this makeup moving forward with Major League Baseball. It's unfamiliar. It's not the usual teams that are in this position. It's somebody new. Look at me, look at me. Arizona Diamondbacks. I love the celebration they had jumping in the pool. If you didn't see the video of the camera that they used out there in the pool, that's what's up. As a bitter baseball fan, due to the fact that our St. Louis Cardinals did not make the playoffs, I think we need a pool in outfield. We need something else in the outfield. The camera at Busch Stadium is, the kiss cam, yeah. The boob camera, yeah. The awkward couples together at the game, yeah. Give us a damn pool at Busch Stadium. We need a pool or a water slide into a pool. You'll fill with like some Ted Drew's custard ice cream or some Steve's hot dogs. You got to go in there and eat some hot dogs. I mean, something. We need something for the fans here at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. But, hey, the baseball playoffs were electric. I think Bryce Harper home run is still going. I think it is. I think the people in the surrounding area here in St. Louis are excited about tonight due to Gloria, Gloria, Gloria. LGB. Let's go Blues. Hockey season. Things around St. Louis could get a little interesting. Let's say you moved in a neighborhood that has a neighborhood bar and you haven't had a chance to experience the hockey crowd. I advise you as a field trip, go to your neighborhood bar. If you're not a hockey fan, still go. Just watch the crowd. The hockey crowds watching hockey, they think they in the game. They think they play. And then the hockey crowd at the game, electric. Electric. Watching hockey on TV, it depends on who's playing. Who's playing for me. Because the crowd really gets into it. Just anytime there's a Boston hockey game on, I gotta glance over there and see what's going on. Because they get outrageous. In the fights in hockey, we don't condone violence here on the show. On none of our platforms. Montez at Midday, Who's to Blame the Podcast, or D&D, Don't Get Butthurt. We do no. We don't condone violence. But in the legalities of it, if the sport allows, I'm going to watch it. Can you imagine your son is making his NHL debut and he gets into a fight? You got your parents at the game and they're fucking cheering on. Whoop his ass. Hit him. Hit him. That's my son. Oh, man. Hockey is something else for sure. This could go one of two ways tonight. State your name. State your name. I'm a Bronco fan since 1982. No bandwagon here. Number 7 changed my life from Stanford to Denver. I said, wherever he goes, it's going to be my team. Whether he went to the Yankees playing baseball, we knew he wasn't going to the Colts. But once he donned them colors, orange and blue, changed my life forever. I know he's not with us anymore, but I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm going to stick in here. Whether Russ and Sierra remain in Denver or not, they got to go. They got to go. This is not what I signed up for. And it seems as though now Denver is getting rid of some key players. So that lets us know what? They're tanking. To what avail? We're having a rummage sale, flea market, garage sale of Denver Bronco players. So if your team is in need of someone on that Bronco team, please reach out to our secretary, Susan. Susan will be manning the phones and handing me the phone anytime we get a call about a player today. So that would be greatly watched and appreciated. The Kansas City Football Chiefs and the refs, we got to take on them today. And allegedly that lady's going to be at the game. So we got to deal with all three of them. I do not like the Chief fans at all because I'm a Bronco fan. May he rest in peace. My cousin used to play for the Chiefs, Chester McLaughlin. But I'm not a Chiefs fan. No, it doesn't work that way. I know I live in St. Louis, Missouri, depending on when you're raised at. We don't have a football team. Kansas City has a football team. And I say the refs because based on their game and performance that the refs showed us in that Minnesota game, come on now. Raise your hand if there was a pass interference on Kansas City and end zone. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you think, how can I put this? Can you take your helmet off on the field of play in the NFL? Raise your hand if it's no. Can you take your helmet off? No, you cannot. You cannot take your helmet off. So the consequences should have been ball at the 1 yard line or the 15-yard penalty for taking your helmet off. You almost suspended a player for a doctor on the sideline touching him. Okay? You almost suspended this man and took some money because a doctor he didn't know put his hands on him. But right in front of the official, the side judge and the back judge saw the pass interference. They didn't say nothing. They threw the flag down. The ref, the white cap, goes and picks it up while the guy takes his helmet off talking to him. Come on now. Come on, refs. If y'all want Kansas City to just have a Super Bowl, let's just end the season right now. That way everybody can come back healthy. We can get to the NFL draft with a real party start at. But until then, NFL refs, make it make sense. I gave you the first week of the season way too much credibility, NFL refs. You called a perfect game the first week of the season. Since then, it's been a total shit show. And there is no accountability when the refs screw up. None. They don't get on Twitter. They don't get on YouTube. They don't answer anything back. I have emailed. I have texted. I even sent a fax message a few years ago to the NFL office in New York. How can we get our information, whether we want to applaud the refs, point the finger? Yes, I have a question. What is a hold? And what is a catch? Those are the two missed calls in the NFL. We know there's a hold on every play. We're not trying to get a game to go for 5 hours. We get that. But when it's that obvious and it affects the play and the outcome of the game, we got to talk. We definitely got to talk on that level for sure. For sure. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much. It is Tell It Thursday or Throwback Thursday, however you want to put it. Either way, it's Thursday. It is flying by. Happy birthday again to Libra Nation out there. I am in birthday countdown mode. 10 days. We turn 5'3". 10 days. We turn 5'3". Can't wait. I don't know how my parents feel about that. You know, mom, dad, I mean, your kids getting older, you know, the parents are getting older too. So, but my parents don't look their age at all. Do you, mom and dad? All right, folks. We're going to take a short break here. Have a word from our sponsor from Mountain Man Scrub. Get your scrub on today, depending on where you're at. Take a short little break here and come right back with more Montez at Midday.
Mountain Man Scrub. As smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
All right, good people, and welcome back to another episode of Montez at Midday. Hope your work day is going fine. If you're off today, get outside, take a walk, take a deep, deep breath of fresh air. If you have natural hair, let it out today. Shake it. Get your fro out there. Get that. It's natural. Get them nutrients in there. This weather is perfect for that for sure. Had an incident yesterday in St. Louis over at Wolves. During a football practice, there was some not too comfortable things going on. And my man Pooty, I'm glad everybody's okay, that none of the kids were injured in that. And I see that Better Life is reaching out for some counseling to the kids for that incident that they may have witnessed. I'm wondering, how is the security at adult flag football games in youth football? How is the security? Is there police there? Is it private security? I'm asking questions out there. There has been, in youth football, we've had problems before, especially in the South, but it was happening all over. Fights, really bad violence. I'm not talking about coaches sleeping with the parents. We're not getting into that. That'll never stop. That will go on to the end of damn time. A coach will always sleep with a parent all the time. It definitely will always happen. That's something we just can't stop. But the violence at these kids' sporting events, whether it's the ref, whether it's the coach, hell, I even seen a parent jump on a player at a game. Wasn't his kid either. So what is being done? How can we combat this? How can we put a better understanding what's going on at these games where we're getting to the point you want to fight or harm somebody at a child's game, at an adult flag football game? And it's getting to a level of questioning. You know, kids are doing this for fun, something to do. Something to do. Adults are doing flag football for something to do. Stay off the streets, do something positive. But then you want to wake up the beast in somebody, and it's not going the right way. I wish we could find a collective way to deal with the violence that's happening at these youth sporting events as well, because it's getting out of hand. Not all of them make your news, but you can find it somewhere through any social media platform or anything that someone is sharing with you. There's always a story going on in youth football for sure. This year is flying by. It is flying by. We're not to Halloween yet, but I want to know right now, who cooking Thanksgiving? Who cooking? I'm trying to get on a 10-day diet to get ready for turkey because I love me some Thanksgiving. But more importantly, did you complete your New Year's resolution that you started at the beginning of the year? How is that going for you? We're doing a New Year's resolution check. Did you join the gym? Did you lose your weight? Did you get the house that you wanted? How'd that car situation? Did you get the promotion? Did you move out of state like you said? Are you done with bullshitters? Do you know the difference between hate and jealousy? Did you clear your mind? Did you take that day for yourself? Did you get your message across to your kids? New Year's resolution check for sure. Oh, Shador Sanders making $4.8 million in college. He's just a junior. Make it make sense, Daddy. Well, I think our topic of discussion has to be, there's an alarming higher rate of kids that are skipping their senior year in high school. It's to play college sports. So when did the message on education go to fulfill a roster spot in college? These kids are trying to get to college a little faster to be a part of the team. At one point, that was never the message in the days of us older folk who got a 4 or a 5 in front of their age. That was not the message of leaving high school going into college. Hey, you should forego your senior year and enroll in college early so you can play on the football team. What? What? They're still finding a way to take advantage of the kids. They're still, even though they gave us the NIL deal, this is not making sense to me. It doesn't make sense. And then again, let's do our homework on the NIL deal. They only given us the information on the positive stories. There's a lot of misinformation on NIL deals. There's a lot. In the transfer portal rule, you cannot transfer twice in 1 year. Can't do it. Can't do it. Got to get that understanding out there. And there's a few kids that are sitting out that did not understand that rule. But my thing is, what is the conversation like in the household of these kids that are having a conversation with their parents about foregoing their senior year of high school? And that's growing up way too fast. We all heard that phrase growing up. You're growing up way too fast. Slow down just a little bit. What is the rush? What is the rush? We've seen what happens through 30 for 30, 60 minutes, E60, first coverage update, breaking news. We've seen the stories that happen when you put too much in this and nothing up here. Has to be more to it than trying to get on that gridiron, to get on that basketball court, to get on that field. I need the NCAA to go out to these high schools. No, we need former players who have done this and it did not turn out the way they wanted to turn out. To talk to these kids about foregoing your senior year. You're missing out on a whole lot to me. I mean, is high school that bad you want to leave that early? Is the financial situation that bad you in a hurry to get an NIL deal? I don't know anybody's situation. Just looking at the numbers, it's an alarming rate of kids that are foregoing their senior year to get into college, to get on the field early. It used to be a cute story. Not anymore. I used to think it was awesome for a kid to be 18, 19 years old playing professional sports. Not anymore. The pressure to succeed in sports is at an alarming rate due to the fact of the coverage they have now. Social media is everywhere. If you fail, they know about it before you get out the shower. The expectations, you go to a city like New York, Texas, California, places that have a high media presence, you have to understand it. I throw Florida in there too. You go to places like that, the mentality has to be very, very strong. You can't, that's an overused cliche. I don't watch the media. I don't read anything. Damn that. Damn that. You can't shut off life to succeed. That makes no sense to me. You can't do that. Are they teaching that? If you're leaving school early, what advice, what tools, what procedures are they telling you to follow if it doesn't go well for you? What's the backup situation if it doesn't go well for you? Not everybody is going to start. Not everybody that says they're 5-star or 5-star. Not everybody goes to the pros. We know this. We've seen the numbers. But to leave high school early, to forego your senior year, speaks volume, kids. Speaks volumes for me. Well, this is one of my favorite topics right here. Starting the day. Oh, man. I used to be in a career where I traveled a whole lot. And I met a lot of people each time I went out of town. You have to have a personality in the morning because we always hear this all the time. I'm not a morning person. Don't talk to me. Why do you have a job that starts at 6 a.m. if you're not a morning person and you have to communicate with people? I don't understand that. Why would you put yourself in position to not be happy and to make other people around you unhappy? Working with people that you work in the morning and they're not morning people, you don't like working with people like that. No. But starting your day, I think that's key to having a great day. The way you start your day, whether it's a good, healthy breakfast, whether it's a morning walk, pleasuring yourself, by yourself or with your partner, having a drink, smoking something, doing a bump, taking a pill, slapping the shit out of yourself, talking to yourself in the mirror, listening to your favorite song, getting the dance off on, wearing, just dressing up. Your fashion probably puts you in a good mood. Do you reflect on the previous day? How did you start your day? Music is amazing. It is amazing. Not that sad shit. No. taking a walk. The morning walkers, the day walkers, oh man, those are happy people in the morning. Walking by somebody, good morning, Bob. Good morning, Bob. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Dre. That's some happy shit. That's happy. That makes you happy. The energy. Just get the pheromones going all over the place. It puts you in a good mood the whole damn day. And then somebody has to run in and say, why are you such in a good mood? Why are you not? Why are you not? We can't rewind yesterday. That only happens in the movies, on DVDs, and VCR, in video games. You can rewind something. But life, you cannot. You got to grasp the opportunity when you see it. You know, a lot of us live in the phrase of, we won't pick up $1, but we'll sure pick up some change. You got to get that to understand that. But starting your day, I think there are key things. They don't work for everybody. They don't work for everybody. Everybody needs at least 8 hours. Some people, give me 3 hours. I'm good. Give me 3-4 hours sleep. I'm good. I'm good. Music, that morning dance. Oh man. Then if you have a furry, I mean a cat or a dog or whatever, you got a pet at home, and you have that deep talk with your pet before you leave. Now look here. Let me turn this damn house while I'm going. All right. Let me take it for a walk when I get back. All right. All right. Love you. You leave out. You rub your cat. All right. See you later. You talk to your bird, your fish, and you make the house comfortable for them before you leave. Think about that. So put yourself in a good mood. Find that song. Get that dance going on. Cook your own breakfast the way you want to cook it. Make that coffee how strong as you want to do it. Smoke that thing before you get up. You can hear yourself. We've been there. We have been there. But to put yourself in that right mind to go out there and attack the world, that is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And that's probably the best way I can put it right there. Definitely, definitely for sure. Again, if it's your first time tuning in, we come at you Monday through Friday on Facebook, X, and YouTube with Montez at midday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. On Mondays at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, we come at you with D&D, Don't Get Butthurt. Check that show. I did it with my counterpart, Denise. It is not a sports show. It's more of a sexutainment comedy sports show. And then each and every Saturday, my man Ray Cruz and I, we do a show called College Football Breakdown, part of ASAP Sports, all plays. It is a app that's free to download. And if you have Apple or Roku television, you can download it there as well. You can live stream some of the shows on there. But our show comes on every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We take you right on up to kickoff. So if you're around the area, around a TV or phone or tablet or whatever it may be this Saturday, check us out this Saturday for the College Football Breakdown show with my man Ray and I. You can also do yourself a favor. You want to get more acquainted and find out a little bit more about this wild man here. Visit the website, www.dremontez.com. And also with the holiday season coming up, we know what that means. It's time to help people. If you're a part of a program, or you have a program where we're trying to help out the kids, got the holiday season coming up. Nobody wants to go up under the tree and don't see a damn thing for them. What mine is? Well, baby Santa didn't have enough. Damn Santa, where my gift at? We know how that was when you was a kid. Hey, man, I see you go out this house every damn day to go to work. You couldn't give me one damn gift. So anybody that's having a kid toy drop off, you can slide that information through our social media platforms on Facebook, X, Instagram is Who's to Blame the Podcast, or YouTube as well. And I will share that information and mention it throughout my platforms as well if you have something going on for the kids this holiday season here. And also Halloween, reading the numbers about Halloween, I would be pissed off if I was a kid. They talking about it's a candy shortage. You're not going to get all the good candy no more. What? What we do? What did the kids do that you got to take away the candy from Halloween? Now, you said trick or treat. I'm going to give you a trick, or I'm going to tell you a joke. Those are the rules. Do kids even do that today for candy? And do yourself a favor. The people you hang around, your friends, your people you hang out with after work, whatever, find out how many of them believe in Halloween or even pass out candy. it'll blow your damn mind in response. And as I said, I put Halloween as the number one freakiest night for adults. It used to be Skanksgiving. No. Halloween. Don't piss your girl or man off around Halloween. They're going to cheat on you for sure. Oh, it's going to happen. Yeah. Second, I will put Skanksgiving. Third, I'm putting the day after New Year's Day. Oh, my God. The hoes come out that day. Fourth on that list, New Year's Eve. There it is right there. Those are my 4 top sluttiest holidays right there. And Halloween should be recognized as a holiday by now. It really should. We can take that fake holiday we had this Monday. We can get that back away. Y'all can take that one back and give us Halloween. Can we trade the Columbus dude for Halloween? Susan, get on that. See if you can find somebody that can help us out with that. All right, folks. Thank you so much for tuning into today's show. You can check us out tomorrow as we talk about football, the upcoming weekend schedule in college football, as well as the NFL. So enjoy the rest of your day. Again, happy birthday to all my Libras out there. And you know what time it is now? Day drinking time. Hey. We'll see you next time, kids. And thanks again for tuning in to Montez at Midday. Montez at Midday. Yeah. See you tomorrow, good people. And thank you